Kurt wrote the song about living under the bridge and told that story, which I found out was mythical. He didn't really live under the bridge. But the true story was even sadder, that he was homeless for a time and he broke into houses that were being built and slept there. He would break into apartments or go into apartments and sleep in the hallways. These are just very sad stories, and there's one story in my book which I think is absolutely the single most heartbreaking story of his entire life, that he would go into the hospital that he had been born in, and he would sleep in the waiting room because he wanted a warm place to sleep. And he figured if he was in a hospital, nobody would come up and say, "Why are you here?" What a horrible, sad existence that his life had led to that point. The hospital was only about a half a mile away from where his mother lived, but he felt like he would rather be sleeping in a waiting room, in an emergency room, than he would his own house.
In Charles Cross's Cobain biography, he reveals that Kurt actually, in 1990, I think, applied for a job cleaning shit out of a dog kennel, and he didn't get the job. That shows how desperate, in a way, that he was, and the other members of Nirvana were no better. They were living in fairly, unprepossessing circumstances. That's, they regarded, for them, from a depressed working class background that they came from, rock and roll was a career option in a sense. It was an escape. It was their means to escape their circumstances.
He sent his tapes off to about 25 or so different record companies, including Alternative Tentacles and a lot of other ones, the one that Scratch Acid was on, and so forth. And he was pretty disappointed that he didn't get any response from most of them. I think he got 2 or 3 letters back saying that they weren't interested, and that really bummed him out a lot. But he put all the effort into writing the letters and sending the tapes off.
There was something that I just sort of felt, with being in the band and stuff, and it's like I could just tell that there was there was something going on. That I knew that Kurt had something that was really unique and cool, that was gonna come out eventually at some point. I think the big question was when. We didn't know that.